guys may have heard MJ's biggest top three haters, Luke Longley, Horace Grant, and Scottie Pippen, are taking their hate show on the road. They've got a new documentary out called No Bull. Once again, they're ridiculous. Let's listen in.
I speak my mind. Yes, you do. And it's going to be a no bullshit tour. You know, a lot of people really want to ask us questions about that that bullshit documentary, but
it started.
So let's just address the elephant in the room. This No Bull documentary,
and,
like this so-called expose to try to tarnish Jordan's legacy. Like, let's be real, it's definitely going to fall short. This is Michael Jordan. You know, every legend is going to have their critics, but like to have a whole documentary, like, it's just ridiculous. You know, Michael Jordan, he isn't just a basketball player, right? I mean, he's a cultural icon. And can we talk about Horace Grant for a second? I mean, total role player, definitely a bus rider. You know, look at his stats. I mean, you know, career stats, nothing that is, you know, overwhelming. You know, I'd call his career quite underwhelming. He spent some time with the Lakers, with Orlando, you know, with Chicago. And then here's the other piece. You're 58 years old, still talking about Jordan. Now, I mean, you think about his career, you know, he was great, but was he Dennis Rodman great? No, he was not. You know, was he, you know, even comparable to Scottie Pippen? Not really, you know, but you're 58 years old and you're holding a grudge with the guy who got you a bunch of rings. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. And not to mention Scottie Pippen. Seriously, Scottie Pippen. You know, definitely, you know, the Batman and Robin situation here. Jordan, definitely Batman. And Scottie, you were definitely Robin. You were a high-level role player. Great on defense. And here's the thing with you. Once again, you're 58 years old, Scottie, and you're still holding a grudge against Jordan for what? He got you rings. He got you championships. He was an all-star. Scottie was an all-star. He was also like a defensive player, you know, defensive specialist, right? And he got all of that on the back of Jordan. Like, there is no Scottie Pippen without Michael Jordan, period. So, you know, I had to check in with Shannon Sharp and Gilbert Arenas and listen to them talk about it.
You don't want to hear nothing? I don't want to hear none of it. The reason is, and I'm going to speak for the new school. I'm going to speak for the Kevin Durant and all of them. I don't want to hear the shit about no champion complaining about being a champion. You sold us on championships and do whatever it takes to win a championship. 6-time champ, 3-time champ, 3-time champ. Don't give two shits about what Michael Jordan did to help you motherfuckers become a champion. Because when people come at you, you do this right here. Whatever it took, stand on it.
You heard Shannon Sharp, you heard about how brutal we did that nightcap show. But here's the thing, you know, Scottie, Horace, and Luke, they were formidable teammates, but they totally pale in comparison to Jordan's dominance. His legacy isn't just about stats or, you know, how he treated teammates, but, you know, it's about Michael Jordan's heart. People love him because of his determination, his tenacity, and his relentless pursuit of basketball excellence. And so, I mean, even if you think about, you know, outside of Scottie and outside of Horace, okay, let's start to kind of narrow in on Luke Longley, right? I mean, Luke Longley, he's a big Australian center and another glorified role player. Like, we can look at his stats and, I mean, you know, again, not very impressive. Nothing really stands out. Like, oh, wow, he was an extremely dominant big man. I mean, come on. Luke Longley against Shaq, come on, that's like barbecue chicken, right? Luke Longley against any of the premier centers, like, there's no question, right? So Luke could set a great screen. Congratulations, Luke. You got a couple of rings because you can set screens. And the other piece too, you're 55 years old, Luke. Definition of a bus rider. Everyone is trying to attack the GOAT. And why is that? Because MJ always delivers. He's never late to the party, always early, and he's going to get 6 rings on his way out. He's just dominant and people hate, so I wouldn't even buy into the hype of this documentary. No bull. It doesn't impact Jordan's greatness or his legacy. If anything, it's just a celebration of Jordan's greatness. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think.